In 1937, a man named Napoleon Hill published a book that would change millions of lives. The book was called Think and Grow Rich, and it wasn't just about money. It was about how your mindset shapes your future. Even though it was written almost a century ago, its ideas are still powerful today. We live in a time of technology, remote work, and endless opportunities online. But success still depends on the same timeless principles: clarity, belief, persistence, and action. Many people today feel lost or distracted. We scroll through social media, compare ourselves with others, and lose focus on our goals. Napoleon Hill's book reminds us that success begins in the mind, not in luck, not in background, but in how you think and act every single day. In this video, we will explore 6 key lessons from Think and Grow Rich and see how each one can help you build success in your modern life. Whether you are learning English, starting a business, or simply trying to improve yourself. Lesson 1. The power of a clear goal. Napoleon Hill said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." This is not magic. It's about clarity, knowing exactly what you want. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they don't have a definite purpose. They wake up without a clear target, reacting to life instead of directing it. If you want success, you need to define your goal in simple, concrete words. Ask yourself, what do I really want to achieve in the next 12 months? It can be financial freedom, mastering English, improving health, or building an online business. But you must describe it clearly, like writing a GPS destination. For example, I want to earn $2,000 per month working remotely in finance. Or, I want to speak English fluently enough to work for an international company. When you define your goal, your brain starts working to find solutions. It's like giving your subconscious mind a mission. So the first step from Think and Grow Rich is have a clear, specific goal and write it down. Every great achievement begins with that simple act. Lesson 2. Faith and visualization. Once you have a goal, you need faith, belief that it's possible. Hill said that faith is a state of mind that you create by repeating positive thoughts. In modern terms, this is what we call visualization. When you imagine your success as if it's already real, you train your brain to recognize opportunities. Many athletes and entrepreneurs use this principle today. They see themselves winning before it happens. They build mental confidence before real results appear. But faith is not blind optimism. It's a decision to keep believing even when things are slow. Imagine this. You study English every day, but progress feels small. You could say, "I'm not improving." Or you could say, "I'm getting better step by step. I'm building fluency." That second sentence creates faith. It programs your subconscious mind for persistence. Hill also said that repetition is key. Repeat your goal every morning and every night. Read it out loud. Feel the emotion of already achieving it. In the modern world, this technique is backed by neuroscience. Your brain builds new pathways through repetition and emotion. So lesson 2 is, visualize success daily and speak it into existence. What you focus on grows. Lesson 3. The power of the mastermind. No one succeeds alone. Hill called it the mastermind principle. He said that when two or more people come together with the same purpose, a new kind of energy is created, a shared intelligence greater than the sum of the parts. In the 1930s, this meant forming small business groups. Today, it can mean joining online communities, masterminds, or study groups. Think about it. Every successful person today has a network. Entrepreneurs collaborate. Content creators share ideas. Investors exchange insights. Even in English learning, progress is faster when you practice with others. Your environment shapes your results. If you spend time with people who complain, you'll find more excuses. If you spend time with people who take action, you'll start taking action too. So ask yourself, who is in your mastermind group? Do your friends inspire you or drain your energy? The internet gives us access to brilliant minds around the world. You can follow mentors, join study channels, and connect with people who share your goals. Lesson 3 is simple but powerful. Surround yourself with people who make you think bigger and act better. Your network determines your direction. Lesson 4. Persistence and emotional control. Every dream will be tested. Hill wrote that persistence is to the character of man what carbon is to steel. It makes you strong. In our fast world, people want quick results. But real success takes time, and persistence is what separates achievers from quitters. Think about your goals. Have you ever started something with energy and then stopped halfway? That's normal, but it's also the moment where growth begins. When you feel frustrated or tired, remember that every great project looks impossible in the middle. That's when you must control your emotions. Instead of saying, "It's too hard," say, "This is part of the process." Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. Today, we also know that persistence is a form of emotional intelligence. It means staying calm under pressure, focusing on what you can control, and trusting that effort compounds over time. If you keep showing up, studying, working, improving, results will come. It may take months or years, but persistence guarantees progress. So lesson 4 is be patient, stay consistent, and don't let temporary emotions make permanent decisions. Lesson 5. Turning ideas into action. Napoleon Hill believed that ideas are nothing without action. He said that knowledge has no value until it is applied. We live in a world full of information, podcasts, courses, AI tools, but what really matters is execution. Many people spend years preparing to start, but never begin. They wait for the perfect moment. The truth is, there is no perfect moment. The key is to start small and improve along the way. If you want to start a business, build a simple version first. If you want to learn English, start speaking today, even if you make mistakes. If you want to invest, study the basics and take small steps. Every action creates momentum. Hill called this decision power, the ability to act fast when your intuition tells you it's right. Think about successful entrepreneurs today. They don't wait for all the answers. They experiment, fail, learn, and try again. The same principle applies to personal growth. Your progress begins when you stop just thinking and start doing. So lesson 5 is, don't wait for confidence. Act first, and confidence will follow. Lesson 6. The subconscious mind and habits.
One of Hill's most fascinating ideas was that your subconscious mind is always working. It listens to your thoughts, emotions, and habits and acts accordingly. If you constantly think, "I can't," your subconscious looks for proof of failure. If you think, "I can," it looks for opportunities. In modern psychology, this is called confirmation bias. We find what we expect to find. That's why habits are so important. Your daily routines feed your subconscious programming. If you wake up late, check your phone, and complain, you're training your mind for chaos. But if you wake up early, plan your day, and take small actions towards your goals, you are programming success. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to build simple, repeatable habits that align with your goals. Hill said that your subconscious can be trained through repetition, emotion, and faith. That's why affirmations, gratitude, and visualization really work. They rewire your inner beliefs. Today, neuroscience confirms this idea. Your brain forms new neural pathways when you repeat positive actions and thoughts. So lesson 6 is, guard your mind and control your habits, because they quietly build your future. Conclusion: building a modern rich mindset. Think and Grow Rich is not a book about greed or money. It's a book about mastering your inner world so that you can shape the outer one. In today's fast, digital, distracted world, the core message remains the same. Success starts with clear goals, strong belief, the right people, persistence, action, and daily habits. You don't need to be rich to start thinking like a successful person. You just need to practice the principles every day. In your work, in your studies, in your relationships. Napoleon Hill believed that the mind is the greatest tool of creation. When you think with purpose and act with faith, you open the door to unlimited possibilities. So here's the final message. Don't wait for the perfect plan. Start where you are. Think clearly, work consistently, and grow. Not just rich in money, but rich in knowledge, purpose, and confidence. Because in the end, thinking and growing rich is not only about having more, it's about becoming more.